to the big house, Michigan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Bulldogs using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. On the run, it's Phillips. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all.
Into the secondary on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll try the right side. Turning it on! At the 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The run from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. Finds a... Here's a little room there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
Yeah, no matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they've built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Going to try the upside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Phillips. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Strong, firm tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Carr. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The give to the tailback. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Just keeps slinging it. Caught. Still on his feet. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Finds him out of the backfield, and he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. And the returner will be brought down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Quarterback may change this route. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Here we go, ready. 129, 129. Booster! Rock! Go!
Here's Carr to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Making side adjustments here. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Phillips. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Wiley.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Ball was incomplete, and I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The offense changing the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Finding an escape route. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again here.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And it's the Jayhawks looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He wants to change this route. Carr. Stepping to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Carr to throw. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Sends it back in motion. He'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. All even here in the 3rd quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it, just like he does here. He wants the football. But, man, you've got to make plays. And if you're going to be loud and you're going to be that guy, when the ball comes your way, you got to make plays on it. And he doesn't do it there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. With the catch, it's Wiley. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Play fake, Carr. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throwing, Carr. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. The give to the back. Maybe some room here. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground with the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. Tackled there by the defense.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. On the run, fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the ground with the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Carr fires to the wideout, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback making checks. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
4th down, Carr. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Man, another 4th down conversion. We've seen a couple of those now on this drive, David. The defense, they just need one stop. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and on this drive, they just haven't been able to do it.
And you can put it away late in the game, get that 4th down stop. Obviously, you're feeling really good about winning a football game, but this is why people go for it so much more nowadays, man. That extra down, that extra opportunity makes it easier for the offense to function, and that's several in a row. This offense making 4th down look easy.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Georgia going up tempo.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Carr. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll try the left side. Might have a chance. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the first down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Freeze.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds us back in the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The give to the left. Push down for the tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Might be changing the route.
Bubba. Squid. Return. Still go.
4th down, Carr. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On target. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking his shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
Ready, go!
They'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12.
Rock. Q.
Might be calling a hot route.
Go!
Carr. Got the back over the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Here's Carr to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Buchanan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. it.